Any special thing you carried into the game on Sunday that you had tucked away somewhere?
I did. I always, you know, I've learned a lot from my wife over the years. She's so about the power of intention, you know, and believing things that are really going to happen. And she always makes a little altar for me at the game because she just wills it so much. And so she put together a little altar for me that I could bring with pictures of my kids. And I have these little special stones and healing stones and protection stones. And she has me wear a necklace and take these drops she makes. And I say all these mantras. And I stopped questioning her a long time ago. I did. I just shut up and listened. And right after the game, she said, see, I did a lot of work. You do your work, I do mine. She said, you're lucky you married a witch. I'm just a good witch.
Any superstition?
Peace and love, family. So I got my Shungai rocking with me, protecting me. So y'all seen the clip, seen the video. My interpretation on the whole, you know, deal with Tom Brady and his witchy wife is pretty much like a lot of the theme I keep repeating in a lot of my videos is, yeah, this is real life all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we know that the Illuminati and the higher elites and upper echelon, you know, and these 1%, they got their control on shit, you know. They're very much real, you know. But in all this corrupt shit, like in the corrupt music industry, movie industry, all in this entertainment industry, you know, oh yeah, sports is fake, it's, you know, it's all this rigged, and, you know, Illuminati controlling the movie and film industry and the music industry, and that's very true. But however, in all of that stuff, there's a good side, like, because I used to, you know, be one of them, like, oh yeah, nah, you know, they out here fucking stealing babies, and, you know, they using aborted fetuses in McDonald's, and Queen Elizabeth is fucking eating children and shit. That shit is very much true, you know what I'm saying? If you don't think it is, do your research, you know what I'm saying? Or ask me, I might take my time out. But I don't deal with that old shit, that negative shit no more, because that whole Illuminati wave and all that, that was kind of like the Kickstarter, you know, that I'm woke starter package, you know. That does nothing for me elevating my consciousness, you know. It is key that you're aware of that stuff and conscious of it, but, you know, you don't need to be one of them ones like, oh man, they're about to fucking, yeah, they're killing us with these 5G towers and we're about to da-da-da. Like, no. All that shit is there just to scare you and put you in a vibration of fear. Fear is confusion, you know, whichever comes first and shit. They're trying to confuse you because confusion only leads to fear and shit. That's how you can show people facts all day long and shit. I'll show a nigga and prove to somebody, like, you know, how you're, like, how we create this reality and shit like that, or show some videos on how, you know, the details of cloning and all this shit, but somebody, you know what I'm saying, will still be like, I still got friends, you know, be like, nah, man, Kanye, nah, Gucci, nah, Trump, nah, they're not clone. But you want to believe other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take your emotion out of that. But anyway, yeah, all this shit is real life. But there's good sides, you know what I'm saying, in all of that shit. A lot of people don't know that there are people doing good in the music and movie industry that aren't all the way corrupt. Like, they didn't understand what they were getting to at the time, maybe necessarily. But once they did, you know, they were doing good. Like, it's like Avatar would be a real good example on how they're trying to positively subliminally program us, because it's like that whole theme is like, you know, pretty much an allegory of what we're doing to the earth and shit. We're actually those blue, you know, beings and shit. Those are probably like, you know, those would parallel today would be the New Agers, you know, all this woke spiritual kids, all the spiritual family out here and shit. And it's like, yeah, y'all killing the earth and shit, and you know, the guys killing the trees and trying to break down and construct on their little alien planet and all that shit. They would be parallel to the 1%, the elite, the Illuminati or whatever, trying to, you know, turn this shit to shit. So yeah, like there's people out there in those industries that are trying to do good and shit and putting positive shit out there to subconsciously positively program you, and that movie would be a good example. So it's like, you just because, you know, people have a certain amount of money and a high amount of money, we subconsciously have been trained to be like, oh, they got it in a corrupt way. Oh, you know, yeah. So necessarily they might just have the keys to life. They might just know. And like Tom Brady showed and shit, we like, man, like, oh, the NFL rigged and shit. Once he said that, I'm like, shit, is it rigged? I don't know any other football players like that's going in, got their crystal ball, like, I will win the Super Bowl, I will win the Super Bowl, I will have thousands of yards and passing on. So it's like, that nigga might have just manifested some shit. Him and his wife might have did they shit. Like, they just might have been on they shit. I don't agree with this nigga kissing babies and kissing niggas on the mouth and shit. He probably is, you know what I'm saying? He might be on the corrupt side, you know, if you're kissing, you know, those high up corrupt people and shit in their mouth and shit, like they done, you know, helped you out as well. I don't know the deal with that, but yeah, he might have just, him and his wife might have actually manifested that shit, you know. They might not be all bad, who knows? Shit, yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Yeah, peace, love y'all.